Hey everyone, welcome to our next video. We are going to do pseudo part 2 of this HSS deluxe loaded Strat Pickguard. We didn't show you a lot of the split tone features. We didn't show you some of the sounds you can get with the half humbucker and the add neck mini toggle. So we're going to do a video just featuring those, a lot of clean sounds, just kind of showing some of the potential of the back end, I guess, if you will, of the loaded pickguard. So Marco, maybe talk about what we're going to feature and kind of some things that you like about what we're going to feature.
Yeah, well, one of the cool things is a really useful like pseudo boost feature where you set that split pickup, that split humbucker, because it's got a push-pull in the bridge position. Then you kind of get those single coil sounds, and then when you just need that extra little push over the clip, you just kick down that knob and it's just really fattens up the tone. I think that that's something that's really useful, and it's kind of a neat trick that, you know, not a lot of people think about when they think about their Strat. I know that when you did it, I was like, whoa, I never even thought about doing that.
Well, I didn't think of it as, I mean, it kind of sounds like a marketing push, right? But I didn't think of it that way. As more like, if I can set my amp to all single coil tones with that knob pulled up, and we wire it to the volume knob. If you wanted it on a different knob, we could probably do that as well. Standard, it's on the volume knob, but yeah, pushing it down, it just gives you that extra crunch. It gives you that extra boost, extra like gain on your amp, or like takes your pedal, makes your pedal a little hairier or whatever.
Yeah.
I really like the way that sits, and then having that ability to kind of add in the other pickups as well. And I guess we'll talk about quickly the models of pickups that are in this guitar that we're going to feature, because we showed you a little bit more about this again in the first video. So if you didn't watch the first video, we're going to include a link to that video down below. But let's talk about what pickup models are in here first.
And so we do have an overdrive humbucker in the bridge, and that's not something that typically you would, you know, think to put in the bridge of your Strat. But then it's also got an S90 in the middle, and then it's the 50s in the neck, right? I believe
60s.
60s
Yes.
in the neck.
60s.
60s.
We remember we built these pickups so that we get them all like crossed up with them being in the shop. But yeah. I think let's go ahead and listen to what this thing sounds like and kind of show the features. We'll put on screen what's happening with the push pull, but I do want to mention one thing about the push pull as well. Is we set our plastic knobs for the Strats just a little bit off the pickguard. It looks a little weird for the OCD guys that are like, oh, it's not down all the way. But this allows you to actually grab the knob and pull it up. Sometimes when you're trying to pinch one of those Strat knobs, it doesn't work out so well. So that's kind of why we set it. So if you see it on the video and that looks like it's a little bit high, there's a reason for it, and that's why we do it there. So let's listen to the sounds of this guard and the split tones.
So those were those sound clips from this beloved shop Strat. I hope you could really see that boost feature, and then maybe you could also see what Brian was talking about, because I was like missing the push-pull a little bit there. But also some split tones when you add the neck, you know. So that's just two little mods that really make the Strat a lot, you know, to me, bigger than it was originally, you know, just in sound and things like that. We have the link to the guard builder down below so that you can do any combination, mix and match pickup sets, you know, within reason. I mean, obviously you need to have a swimming pool route to throw
Yeah.
big stuff in
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
But we're able to help out and want to
Yeah.
make it happen. So
Definitely. We'll also include a link to the pickup chooser down there. So even if you're really liking the sound of the HSS guard that we've been featuring, we're gonna be able to help you with specifically each position and each tone that we've got there. So I think that's probably a good way that we can kind of really dial that in. And then I guess lastly, I'll just mention that the extra features are included in the price. So the push pull and the add neck switch are all this. It's all the same price. So you get a lot of features. And the thing I do like, maybe as we close here, I think you can turn them off when you don't want them. Because you don't have to have the add neck switch on. You don't have to have the push pull. It'll function like a regular 5-way Strat, which is kind of handy, I think.
really, and it's not very. I mean, it doesn't look like you modded anything on it. Really.
Yeah.
There's a tiny little switch that maybe you won't even realize. That it's
Maybe
there.
some people are like, oh, don't put any extra switches on there, but that's what the switch does. That's why it's there, and that's why you might consider adding this to your HSS Strat. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.